Hi folks, Paul Francis here. Sorry it's been a wee while since I've spoken with you. It's been around 2 months now since we lost Johanna, and it has not been the most easiest of times. In all honesty, I have an absolutely, completely new outlook for the people that, or should I say understanding really, for the people that I have tried to help around the globe, and those who have lost loved ones, mums, dads, grandparents, husband, wives, etc. I've been doing this work for a long time, and my whole emphasis has been to trying to alleviate that sorrow, that pain, that loss, that anxiety, stress, the worry. My whole focus has been to try and help people to get through that avenue. My whole ethos was that love is the other side of grief. So we have love with the people we're with. We lost that person and we enter into the grief. We should pass through grief back into the world of love. It was a lot easier for me to say. I mean, my background and my understanding and my belief system, my reasons to help people are all sound. They're all based upon just trying to get people back on their feet and able to look at every single day with a more of an optimistical outlook. Having gone through what I've gone through with my daughters, it's not as easy as maybe I made it sound. However, one of the aspects that I shared with everybody for many years is, if you want to be the best you can be, then it's up to you. And the same concept linked in with, if you want to honor those who've crossed over, be the best you can be here. So one of the things that I've told people in my seminars and my teachings and my shows is, if it's to be, it's up to me. What that means is, whatever you aspire to doing in life, whatever you want out of life, whatever focuses or goals or aspirations that you have, it's up to you. It's very rarely that it will be handed to you on a plate, so it really is up to you. Johanna was a very motivated person. Over the last 6 years, I mean, that motivation got a little bit less, but that's because the cancer was getting stronger. You can actually map from where the cancer was taking over to her ability to fight it. You can actually map it. I've had 2 months to sit and think long and hard about that. However, if I'm to honor her, then I must get up and get on with it. So I'm taking baby steps into doing that. Okay, so what I would really like for you to do for me is to initially join me in just conversation. That's all what I'm doing. So I'm going to be putting my show on, my chat show, so to speak, whatever, it doesn't matter what the label is. The fact is, I'm going to go back online where you can talk to me. Now, as you all know, Johanna and I had planned to start a charitable, universal, or sort of at least global charitable organization called The Quiet Corner. Never more so now do I think that really needs to take place. What is The Quiet Corner, I hear you ask? Well, I find myself, when Johanna was first diagnosed, when she had brain cancer the first time, that was 6 years ago, I found myself walking about in a daze and having no one I could talk to, nobody to sit down and go, what happens next? What do I do next? You talk to doctors are trained to give you information in a specific way, in a very clinical way, in a supportive way. Nurses are more supportive, I would say, because they're a bit more emotionally attached to not only the patient but to the patient's family. Brilliant people nonetheless, absolutely brilliant people. So I thought to myself, well, there's no one I can sit to talk to that maybe he's going through the same thing. So I thought, right, okay, well, let's get something underway where people from around the world, no matter where you're from, can do that. Let's have a place, let's have an organization where we can be mutually supportive of each other. You know, one of my heroes, Patch Adams, said every patient is a doctor and every doctor is a patient. So we can be mutually supportive of each other in a very, very complex or even non-complexible way, where we can just sit and go, yeah, I understand what you're going through, and just be that simple. Sometimes it's just shoulders, sometimes it's an ear. For me recently, it's been both. Just an ear, just to get the aggression out of me for losing Johanna. There is an aggression that builds up, and it's not an aggressive concept towards a human being. It's an aggression that is why, why we were just, life was just starting. Why? So there is an aggression built in there. Like I say, it's not towards any particular person. But if we create the quiet corner, and I will need your help to do that, I have spoken with, and Johanna had spoken with, some very, very, very influential big business people around the world who said, yes, we want to help. So that will get underway. But I need you. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, and I need you to help me take that step. So I'm going to do multiples of things. Okay, I'm going to re-release my books, and every penny from those books, every single penny, is going to go to the Quiet Corner. I'm not taking any money from it whatsoever. I'm also going to be releasing 2 albums, that's musical albums, and once again, 100% of all of the funds from those albums will go to the Quiet Corner. This will be all transparent. It'll be open for everybody to see. You can see the money coming in, you'll see where it is, and then we will then be able to help create these places where people can come and talk. I've actually spoken with oncologists, told them about the idea of the plan. They said, we're in. I said, what I'd like you to do is maybe record some messages or some information about how to look for cancer in advance, how to deal with cancer as it's currently, and how to deal with patients and family afterwards. And they all said, we are in. Count us in. So, like when you build a house, you must build a foundation. And that's what I'm currently doing, building a foundation. I stopped that building 2 months ago when I lost my beautiful Johanna. But it's time to start rebuilding, and I need your help. So, I will give you all a date and a time from next week as to when I'm going to be online, so we can get together and discuss this. Please, 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 pass the word around. Pass the word to maybe influential people. Pass the word to people who you know this will have affected. Pass the word to professionals. They're the people I really need to help as well, because they can help channel funds towards making this all happen. Help sort of share the information with people who may have history and experience in working with charities, how to set it up. I have solicitors who are already doing that for us, doing it all legally. As I said, I want to make this absolutely 100% transparent. But the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It's time to take that step, and I need you to help me. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for contacting me constantly. It has helped. It really, really has helped. One of the things that I was actually sitting with nurses whose they were professional oncologists, and they said, Paul, just keep talking about her. And people ask you about it, talk about it. Talk about her. Talk about how she crossed. Talk about her constantly, because then you're not holding it inside. This is one of the reasons why I want the Quiet Corner to be successful. But I can't make it without you. Please come and help me. Thank you so very much.